Zoe Slater returns. Michelle Ryan confirms heartwarming EastEnders reunion after 20 years. In a move that's already sent ripples of excitement through Albert Square and across the EastEnders fanbase, Michelle Ryan, beloved for her role as Zoe Slater, has officially returned to Walford. And while her initial reappearance was brief, fans can rest assured, this isn't just a cameo. This is the start of something far more emotional, nostalgic, and, as Michelle herself puts it, heartwarming. Zoe's return marks one of the most highly anticipated soap comebacks of the year, and according to the actress, viewers can expect some unforgettable reunions, explosive scenes, and deeply emotional twists as old relationships are revisited, old wounds reopened, and perhaps even healed. The brief return that sparked a firestorm. It began quietly. Last week, longtime viewers were stunned to see Zoe Slater, the wild, spirited daughter of Kat Slater, make a sudden return to the screen. Her appearance was fleeting, a visit to Walford that culminated with her boarding a plane to Barcelona. But it was enough to light a spark. In those few minutes, it was clear that Zoe and Michelle Ryan hadn't lost their edge. And Alfie Moon, ever the romantic, wasn't about to let her slip away so easily. His pledge to follow her to Spain suggested there was more to come. Now, we know that promise wasn't just a throwaway line. Zoe's return is very much a part of EastEnders' long-term plans. I haven't been this excited about work in a long time, Michelle said in a recent video post. Being back working with Jesse Wallace is amazing. And I can't say any more because I'll get into trouble. But despite her playful tone, Michelle's enthusiasm is clear, and so is the emotional weight of what her return means to the show, to the cast, and to fans who have waited 2 decades for this storyline to be picked up again. Reuniting with Walford legends. One of the most touching behind-the-scenes moments Michelle has shared so far is her reunion with EastEnders icon Layla Morse, who plays the ever-feisty Mo Harris. The two actresses hadn't seen each other in 20 years, until now. Taking to Instagram, Michelle posted a candid image of her scripts, with the caption, "Time to prep scripts. This morning I saw Mo at Layla Morse 10 for the first time in 20 years. It was lovely, heartwarming as Mo is one in a million. Looking forward to our scenes together." The photo, simple as it may be, captures the spirit of Zoe's return. A blend of nostalgia, unfinished business, and an emotional homecoming that feels earned. Their on-screen dynamic was once marked by chaos and love in equal measure, and fans are already speculating what this reunion could mean. Will Mo be the one to help Zoe re-find her place in Walford? Or will she stir up more trouble than comfort? The reunion everyone's waiting for, Kat and Zoe. Of course, the central emotional pull of this arc is the long-anticipated reunion between Zoe and her estranged mother, Kat Slater. It was one of EastEnders' most memorable storylines, Zoe discovering that the woman she believed was her sister was actually her mother, a revelation that led to one of the soap's most iconic lines, "You ain't my mother." Yes, I am. That confrontation is burned into soap history. And now, 2 decades later, there's a chance to revisit that complicated relationship, this time with maturity, vulnerability, and perhaps even reconciliation. Michelle has already confirmed that she's filmed scenes with Jesse Wallace, who plays Kat. Although details are being kept under wraps, the emotional stakes are sky high. "I'm just so excited," Michelle said. "It's been such a joy to reconnect with Jesse. We've already filmed some scenes together, and they've been electric." Sources close to the production hint that the mother-daughter scenes will be both explosive and redemptive, with Zoe confronting not only Kat's past decisions but also the woman she has become in Zoe's absence. Why Michelle Ryan came back now? Many fans are asking the same question. After 2 decades away, why now? According to Michelle, the timing wasn't just right, it felt fated. Speaking candidly in a recent interview, she explained how a chance series of events helped her feel ready to return. "It all happened at the right time," she revealed. "I'd already been thinking about a return because I'd recently met up with Casey Ainsworth, who played Little Mo Mitchell, and Kim Metcalf, who plays Sam Mitchell. We were reminiscing about our time on the show, all the chaos, the laughter, the tears. It just brought it all flooding back." It wasn't just nostalgia that drew her back. Social media, too, played a role. "I joined Instagram recently and saw the sheer amount of love still out there for Zoe. People still remember her, still care about her. That really struck me." And, perhaps most importantly, EastEnders had recently brought on a new executive producer, Ben Wadey, whose vision for the show included revisiting key family ties and emotional arcs. "I had a meeting with Ben and the creative team, and we just clicked," Michelle explained. Their plans for Zoe weren't just about shock value. They had something meaningful in mind. What has Zoe been doing for 20 years? Though the character has been off-screen for decades, fans haven't forgotten Zoe's legacy. But in So Planned, time away can mean anything: growth, secrets, new relationships, or tragedy. So where has Zoe been? While not everything has been revealed, we know that she's spent a significant amount of time abroad, trying to forge her own identity away from the Slater name. Barcelona has been mentioned, but not much else. A show insider hints that Zoe's time away has been anything but peaceful. She's been through things, the insider says. She's returning to Walford with emotional baggage, and not all of it is hers. She's changed, matured, but she's still fiery, still complex. That edge is very much still there. This opens the door for new storylines, lost loves, unresolved trauma, maybe even a secret child. Speculation is running rampant online. What does Zoe's return mean for Alfie? Alfie Moon's decision to chase after Zoe wasn't just a romantic flourish. It could signal the beginning of a new triangle, or a rekindled flame. Once deeply entangled with the Slaters, Alfie has always had a soft spot for Zoe, even if their romance was complicated by family loyalties and personal demons. With Kat and Alfie also sharing a long, tangled past, the possibility of a Zoe-Kat-Alfie triangle has fans buzzing. How will Kat respond when she realizes that Alfie may still carry a torch for her daughter? And will Zoe welcome Alfie's attention, or has she moved on entirely? Michelle Ryan won't say much, but she did offer a cheeky smile when asked if Zoe's love life will be explored. I think fans are going to be very happy, and very surprised. The Slater family, old wounds and new alliances. Beyond her bond with Kat and Mo, Zoe's return also raises questions about her place within the wider Slater clan. How will Stacy react? Or Jean? Will old alliances reform, or will Zoe find herself an outsider in her own family? As EastEnders continues to delve deeper into its legacy characters and intergenerational trauma, Zoe's reappearance provides a rich narrative opportunity. A younger generation of Slaters now walks the square, but what happens when the past comes knocking? Expect emotional fireworks and dramatic reckonings. This isn't just a return. It's a confrontation with everything Zoe left behind. Michelle Ryan's return has already reignited passion among fans, but what does the long-term future look like for Zoe Slater? The actress has said she's open to more than just a short stint. I feel like Zoe has more story to tell. There's so much to explore, not just with Kat, but with herself. I want to see where she's going, not just where she's been. Show producers are reportedly working on several arcs that would integrate Zoe back into the heart of the square, perhaps as a permanent fixture. There's a lot of love for Michelle and the character, says one producer. If the audience responds, and the storylines continue to resonate, we'd love to keep her around. Fan reaction, nostalgia, excitement, and theories. The announcement of Michelle Ryan's return instantly lit up social media. Longtime fans expressed joy, excitement, and curiosity. One user tweeted, "Zoe Slater is back. I'm 12 years old again and screaming, 'You ain't my mother.'" At the TV, another wrote, "Michelle Ryan is a legend. Her scenes with Jesse Wallace are going to be gold. Give us the Slater drama we deserve." Fan forums are already speculating about potential storylines, from long-lost secrets to dramatic reunions. And one thing is certain, people are watching. Conclusion. A return worth waiting for. After 20 years away, Zoe Slater is finally back in Walford. And with Michelle Ryan fully invested, reunited with beloved cast members, and passionate about what's ahead, it's clear that this return isn't just about nostalgia, it's about storytelling. Zoe is older, wiser, and still beautifully flawed. Her return offers a rare opportunity to reflect on how far EastEnders has come, and where it's going next. Prepare for laughter, tears, and some unforgettable one-liners. Because when Zoe Slater comes home, nothing stays quiet for long.